Oh my gosh, it's game time. Let's do it. This game is called Makeover. Becki, in this episode, Betty finally gets a makeover, but it obviously doesn't have the desired effect. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to play.
I'm so excited.
Are you ready?
Yes.
A makeover game.
Okay.
Okay, so I will say the name of a character from this episode, and you will tell me how you would give them a makeover.
I'm excited.
And if you're watching on YouTube, you'll see an image of the character. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Number 1 is Steve the henchman, also known as Stelio Savant.
I thought his name was Stavros.
No.
Or was that the thing we thought?
I think it's Stavros. I keep trying to say
So I'm
Stavros.
looking at Steve the henchman.
There he is. What is he in? Is that some...
It looks like a denim jacket.
Denim.
It looks like a pretty straightforward henchman.
Collar.
He popped his collar.
Because henchman.
When you're a henchman, by the way, is that a word that people use or is it from like the Dark Ages? The henchman?
I think henchman still...
You think a henchman, is it just like a regular old bad guy?
Henchman is
What's a henchman?
a bad guy's lackey. So a henchman does
It's like the
work.
runner for the bad
That's
guy.
right. So like there's a villain.
That changes how I feel about his outfit. Let me just see.
Oh, okay.
So,
Henchman does the dirty work.
okay, so here's what's good about Steve the henchman as I'm looking at him up here.
Though? What is that word? What is that? Hench.
I need to know the etymology of this word. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'll put that aside.
It's really hard.
But what I really
it's hard
think
to concentrate.
is here's what it is. What's great about Steve the henchman, down to his name, you don't really notice him. And I think that's the goal. Because if you make the henchman
If you named him Stelio Savant.
suddenly I'm like, who's that?
Yeah.
And then you're like, it's the henchman.
Right,
so we
right.
want to be under the radar. You know what I would do for this makeover?
Yeah.
And I'm assuming these makeovers mean keep them in character.
Yeah, I think so, yes.
Okay. I'd unpop the collar, and there we go. Next.
Ooh,
I'd unpop
great.
the collar, it
That's
makes it too
and
noticeable.
That's it.
Too noticeable.
Okay, next.
Yeah. Yes.
Walter. Okay. Now, look at him.
Oh,
Gosh,
Walter.
he's so good on this
He's
show.
so good. And he's so, it's so hard for me to want to change anything. Like Amanda would say, change everything. I look at him, I'm like, he's so Walter.
Yeah.
Does he need a little front tuck?
Oh, interesting.
Maybe a little color that's a little less sad?
He
really matches the whole living room there.
I would say the pant and the shirt combo isn't right.
Do you think maybe it all could go down a size?
Yeah, the shirt could be down a size. I don't think he
It's like he
needs,
raided his dad's closet.
He doesn't need the undershirt.
Yeah, there's some layering happening.
I don't think
But he
he-
looks so Walter that it's hard for me to say anything could change about him.
He looks perfect.
It's not like he's going to go put on a biker jacket.
Yeah. I also, I think he could, I think he could have longer hair. I would say let it grow a little bit.
Grow
and
it out?
Let's see what happens.
How does that change his Walterness?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Like let it just...
Yeah, let's see. I mean, it'll curl out. It'll be,
So let this go free and tighten all this up.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea next.
I think that would be good. Okay, next.
We just made it
have Cholli the hairstylist.
I wouldn't change
Not a thing. No notes.
No notes on Cholli.
No notes.
Send her to set.
Absolutely, she's perfect.
I like the nose ring. I like all of
everything
it.
about her. I loved this character.
Me too.
I wish that she'd come back.
It was, what a beautiful, radiant, what an incredible character.
I also love, it's so funny that Betty comes in and she's like, I need to look like this. And she's like, no, you're going to look like I make
this.
you look.
You're going to look like this.
You're going to look like me.
So we're not changing Cholli.
No, we love
next.
Cholli. Next. Okay, the final one is this sexy photographer, Vincent Bianchi, as played by Reese Cuomo.
I wouldn't change a thing about. I'm terrible at this game because I'm like, I wouldn't change him.
I don't know. I'm not crazy about that leather jacket.
Really?
No.
Maybe I need to reevaluate. In my brain, I'm going, they look like they're characters, but that's not what we're saying.
No,
we're saying this person, I don't know who it is, shows up in front of me. I might take in the pants. Was that because this was 20 years ago and people weren't wearing tight pants?
Well, we were wearing bell-bottoms then.
Were we?
Well,
I feel like I was always... Do you know that I used to give little Marc and Delicato when he was 8 my skinny pants?
What?
I used to, because at that point when the show started getting popular, people used to send us jeans. You didn't know this? I would give him all of my old pants. He was 8.
You had the body of an 8-year-old boy.
All the time. Because I just don't like having
He was 11.
Stuff. Was he 11? So he was 11. Fine.
But
he was 11 and liked fitted clothes, and I just had all the stuff, and I don't like having too much stuff. I was moving around a lot, so I would bring him bags of clothing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I shared clothes with little Marc. Isn't that amazing?
Sweet
little. I wonder if he remembers that. We're going to ask him someday.
Marc and Delicato. Oh
okay, fine. We'd bring in the pant a little bit.